TRON ARES movie. Phil, we both watched it. You've been
Mm,
telling me you have a lot to say, so I'll go
mm,
first, really fast, because I
go.
think you have more to say.
Mm,
Um, Here's my score for TRON ARES out of 10. Giving it
mm.
a 4 out of 10. I
Knew it.
think this was a bad movie. I
Mm,
actually think it's pretty bad. Like,
mm,
I actually think no one should go watch this movie. Actually, um, it felt like a waste of time. The plot was essentially non-existent. The character development was super fast and random. The visuals were cool. The music was good, but the mixing was awful. Where I had to look to my friend, I'd be like, "Hey, what'd they just say?" Like I didn't hear that. Like I didn't caught none of that. It was just what felt like a mess of a movie and was trying to cash in on an audience that I don't think is big enough to cash in on. I don't think there is a lot of general fanfare for Tron. I think a lot of people know what
mm.
it is and think it's cool, but I think Tron is a niche. I think it's 100% a niche, and I don't think this movie does a good job of capturing a niche audience or a general audience. I just think in
Mm.
general it's a bad movie.
How dare you, Izzy? I'm just playing now.
I need to
Did
know
you
what
have
you
any?
think. What did you think? No,
All
tell
right,
me. I want to
guys.
know.
Just to let you guys know, I love Tron. I love the franchise. I do. I was there. I wasn't there. I watched Tron, but I wasn't there when it came out. I watched Tron Legacy, loved it. I watched Tron Uprising, probably the best Tron content we've gotten. Watch Tron Ares. Just gonna give you guys my rating real quick. It's a 6 out of 10.
You're
It's a
too
6 out.
generous.
Yeah, I am. I really am, and it's sad. It's very sad. I should give it a 5 out of 10, but I'm gonna go 6 out of 10. Um, Want to say one thing. Jared Leto to me wasn't that bad in this movie that I thought he was gonna be. I thought he was okay for what he got. I think it's only because the beginning of it I was kinda a little bit sold, but the rest of the movie, I am not gonna say it's his fault. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna say it's whoever wrote the movie.
I agree. I do agree with
Cause,
that. Yeah.
Cause there was a lot, like just like you, I don't know what they were doing for 15 years. That was a mess. That was a I'm not gonna say a fully disappointing mess because there were a couple of small little elements that I liked. But there were things that I was expecting. Like even if they didn't fully do it, I was expecting just a little bit of it. They didn't do any of it. They didn't do any of it. It was a fully wasted potential movie. And I just want to say, having actors in this movie like Greta Lee, Gillian Anderson, Hassan Minaj, and Arturo Castro
Evan Peters.
wasted. Evan Peters, especially. What's his name? No, not even just him. Cameron Monaghan,
Yeah.
waste.
Oh,
A
dude, that caught
complete
me off guard. He was in it for a
disappointment.
minute.
Waste.
Me and my friend, we love Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor. We looked at, we
Yeah,
were like, oh my god, like what? Like that was crazy. I don't know. That made me happy.
that's one of the main things I really want to complain about. Like my boy Cal Kestis. Not even just that. I really. They were selling the fact that Cameron Monaghan was in the movie
Oh,
at
I
the
didn't know he
start.
was in the movie at all. Are you serious?
They when he was casted in the movie, they had this everywhere. They were like, "Oh, he's in Tron Reese. It's gonna be so good." Because Cameron Monaghan, he's a good actor,
He
a
is.
very good actor. And the fact that the only time we saw him in Tron Reese was when he got a piece of his leg derezed, and he's being saved by Ares. And then next thing you know, Evan Peters just goes, "Okay, let me just delete him." Boom, just deletes him, and then we never see him again. What the heck? What the actual heck? Like what were we planning with this movie? What were we trying to do? Greta Lee's character, I think it was a waste. I think that
Not
we needed
likable at all.
yeah, not likable because we couldn't connect with her. There was no point to
No.
connect with her. There was
Eh,
nothing to connect with.
Outside of her sister passing away from cancer, I felt like that like is the most. I'm sorry, this might be rude to say. I think that's the most surface level way you could ever get me to connect with anyone. Saying
Mm,
anyone's relative died of a sickness is just it just
yeah.
doesn't work for me. Unless like I'm like connected with that like relative as well. I don't
Mm.
know, dude. I don't buy that. Funny comparison, but it's the same way in the Minecraft movie when they talk about their mom passing away and they say, "Yeah, her dream was for us to move to Ohio." Like I
Yeah, that was
laughed. This
stupid.
is what I'm saying. It's things like that where I just like couldn't connect, dude. And like I couldn't connect with Aries at all. Like
Yeah.
Phil,
Yeah.
look, the opening is cool, and I will say that. I think the opening is
Yeah,
pretty
that's
sick.
what I mean. That's what I mean.
But
That's it.
I don't think the movie does a good job of him becoming self-aware and making it like interesting or compelling. I think
Yeah.
he just kind of turns good. And he's like,
Hmm.
"Yeah, you know what? I don't want to be used." Like 20
Yeah.
minutes into the movie, there's no build up to that at all.
Yeah.
Like there's subtle hints. There's hints of like him being like a little bit, I don't know if I want to do that. And that's fine, but like for it to happen so fast, I was just like, what the heck? Like, okay, what are we
Hmm.
doing? And don't even get me started on the really weird forced relationship between Greta Lee and Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Like, dude, the whole movie, I wish they kissed because I would have laughed. I would have laughed so hard. Like, I was waiting
I
for
thought
it.
they really were gonna kiss. I
Dude,
thought they
it was
were.
gross. It was weird. When he's sitting in the car with her and he tells her, "Oh, yeah, I know everything about you." Okay, like cool, like that's not, oh my gosh, dude, it like,
Oh
again,
man.
that's freaking just a very lazy way of showing that a character like understands another character by being like, well,
Mhm.
I'm a code, so I can read everything that you've ever done and read all your texts, and look, it'll be a little funny because it's kind of creepy, but also look, it's so sweet. No, it's not. It's just weird. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It was so, and then the fact that she gives into it, like she's slowly like, yeah, my boyfriend ARES. I know she says it as a
Oh
joke, but it's like
man.
supposed to like hint at her being kind of into him. That's like where her first, like that's the spot where her mind goes. You know?
Bro, I just even hearing this now, I'm gonna demote my rating to a
Yes,
5.
yes,
I'm
finally. Oh my
demoting.
gosh, but you're too nice, bro. It's an awful
I really
movie.
am. It's just that I love this. Like I love this franchise. I do. Like it's a guilty pleasure franchise that I love because like Tron Legacy was so cool to me. Obviously, it wasn't the most perfect movie, but it was so cool, and like I felt like there was so much potential you could go into. This movie went totally backwards. Like
It
it totally.
does.
Have you seen Tron and Tron
No,
Legacy?
no, never. And
Okay.
my friend loves Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
I plan on watching it on my watch list. I watched 20 minutes of
Mhm.
Tron Legacy a while ago and I
Mhm.
fell asleep. Not because it was boring. I was really tired, and I just never
No, it's no
watched it after
problem.
that.
But it's just Tron. Like it was one of the movies that revolutionized. I think it was computer
Yeah,
graphics.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
it
It was that it
introduced a
when
new
CG,
element.
yeah, when it did CGI, it like
Yeah.
that was considered cheating. Like
Yeah.
that was a big
It
deal.
it
That was like they
it ruined their
didn't
chances of winning an Oscar.
yeah.
But then you get like watching Tron, like no matter what you guys thought, it was still a cool thing of a person going into a video game and like just being able to actually do the stuff in the video game. But the coolest thing ever was getting Tron Legacy, and that was a major step up. Like the mood was fully changed. It wasn't silly, it was serious. And the storyline they gave us, maybe it wasn't perfect, but it was still really cool about the ISOs and how like the visuals insane, the soundtrack insane, but there was a little bit of a story there. A little bit. You get Tron Ares, where were we? Where are we? Are we like it's a whole new version of it where we don't know what is like they're trying to build, and then they have the audacity to give us an end credit scene,
Oh,
and
there was.
there was an end credit scene. It was probably one of the crappiest end credit
What
scenes
was
ever.
it?
It was Evan Peters' character, ending
Oh, I
up in
did see
that
it. I
grid.
did see it. You're right.
Yeah,
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 okay.
yeah.
But like they were bringing back an old villain from the
Yeah,
first
yeah, yeah. My
Tron, and
friend
it was
pointed that
like
out. Yeah, my
I
friend was
was
like,
like
"Oh, is that?" And I was like, "I don't know."
I was like, why? But here's what I really wanted to get into. Because I want to say I am passionate about this franchise. I have so many ideas I would have done better. So many. Obviously I would have mentioned Beck and Tron from Tron Uprising. I would have mentioned something with that because there's a huge fandom for it. It's once again, it's the best Tron content we've gotten. I would have definitely had like a go way more into the Dillinger systems and NCOM and have them instead of like being all this silly like whatever rivalry they had, make them actually evil. Well, make Dillinger systems like actually go evil because Evan Peters can get there. We know with Dahmer, with him in American Horror Story, like he can touch that level. Like obviously make it Disney level type of stuff, but make him just an unlikable character.
Oh my
Make
gosh,
him
dude, his
so bad.
his reaction to his mom's death is the funniest thing on planet Earth. His reaction of no, don't. Bro, you didn't even try. You didn't even try to help your mom. She was like slowly walking, and he didn't even try to run over there. He just like watched.
Yeah,
Ugh.
And even that too, Gillian, you have Gillian Anderson in this movie. Make her also evil. Make them a mother and son duo that are running the company of this guy who was supposed to run Encom, and make them evil. Make them just god awful CEOs that are a team trying to either ruin MCOM or ruin the grid. Like it, my idea with it was this: make it the whole, like make their whole plan to make it seem like they're trying to sell arms, but really they're trying to distract everybody to actually take over the grid. Because the grid is the real moneymaker there. The grid, you can do anything there. The fact that they were able to hack a system by getting into it and causing all that mayhem, if I was Evan Peters or Gillian Anderson's characters, I would have been like, that's the play there. Figure out a way to transport us in there, and they did that, but they didn't capitalize on that. Next up, ARES, Athena, and Caius. Caius is the character that Cameron Monaghan played. Make it about them getting abused by both companies, Encom and Dillinger Systems. Make it where they're AIs that are really just noticing both of these companies suck. Both of them are just trying to use us. We are, what did he say? Biblically strong, unbelievably good, smart AIs. Let's use it against them.
And
Let's use it against them.
And that's so funny because I think the movie wanted to go there and it just never did. Like, because especially with the ending with Athena's final, like, monologue to Ares that I was supposed to, like, feel for, I guess, where it's like, oh, she's been used her whole life. To me, it kind of just seems like they just got here. They've probably been around for the 2 hours this movie is, and Ares doesn't seem to, like, I don't know. I love that. I think they should have been the focus. Screw Greta Lee's character in that whole thing.
Yes.
Just leave it them three trying to like deal with everything. And I think that's another problem I have with this movie. You called it the grid. I didn't know what it was called. The grid is the Tron place. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not even, they're not even there, like, ever. They're literally not even there. They literally have that one big escape. That's it. And by the way, cool scene. Fine scene, nothing revolutionary. That's the other thing is I think the choreography for this movie is overall pretty okay. It's not good. I think it's literally just okay. It's so fine. It's so whatever. And there was potential to make it awesome, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, they weren't even in the grid at all. They made the entire movie in the real world, and that literally takes out one of the most captivating parts of Tron. It's the visuals. Yeah. And then like my friend was like, "Oh yeah, but like when they go into the Tron, like the original video game, that was pretty cool."
Oh yeah, the 80s grid. That was cool.
Honest? Can I be honest? I understand it's a cool callback. To me, that feels cheap. I'm like, that's so easy. Like that's such an easy cash grab, you know? Like, look, they go into the old. Look, it's like a reference. Oh my gosh, when we talk about cameos all the time, this is probably what you guys like, don't you? Oh my gosh, dude.
But yeah, going, because I do want to talk about Ares, Athena, and Caius a little bit more, because this is another thing I really wanted. If you make them like the main focus, have Ares have the Anakin Skywalker decision and have him go full Darth Vader. Have Caius be the dude or Athena that team up to try to I would have liked that way more.
Yeah, that would definitely be cool. And then that would set up a sequel too. That's pretty cool.
Exactly. Yeah. But that's what I mean. If you were trying to set up a sequel, use those three more. Like, you bragged about them the whole time in the trailers. We don't even see them in the grid. Like, why not just use that? And another thing, when you were saying Greta Lee, like don't even use her, she's a crappy character. I know her character wasn't the best, but the way I would have used her, I would have tried to be the only good thing at Encom. Because here's the thing. Once again, a new generation of Encom. When you watch Tron Legacy, you probably see like Encom wasn't doing what Kevin Flynn would have wanted. That was the dude you saw in the 80s grid. Make it where everybody at Encom is also almost as bad as the people at Dillinger Systems, where they are also the people trying to abuse the grid, abuse it for money, whatever, just not use it in the right way, and have Greta Lee be the only person. Also build on her, let us get to know her at the beginning, but make her be the only person who has kind of some sense that the AIs, Ares, Athena, and Caius, can communicate with in some way. The only light in both companies. That would have sold me. But the fact that That's the craziest thing. I had all these ideas just based off of just watching that, and the fact that they gave us this slop. You know what? I'm demoting my. I'm going 410. I'm going 410. I'm
Yes,
going
there
for
we
it.
go. There we
Just talking about it
go.
fully. I'm going 4 out of 10.
It's a
I'm
bad
sorry.
movie, Phil. Like
It's bad.
I
It's
could give
bad.
it a 3 out of 10. I genuinely think I don't think it's like the worst movie ever. It's no War of the Worlds. Like there's good visuals and decent music,
Yeah.
you know? But like the story is a literally nothing burger. I finished the movie and I'm like, "Oh, cool. Jared Leto's in the real world now." And he's like, I don't know. I didn't care at all. I just like really didn't care.
It was just wasted potential, bro. It was wasted potential.
So true.
But yeah, man,
sorry. I mean, did you see that like Disney's talking about like just retiring the franchise?
I don't blame them. I know they said movie like the putting it on the big screen type of retirement, which I'm hoping is an announcement of Tron Uprising Season 2, because we've never gotten to Season 2 and it's criminal because that's the best content we've gotten. But like I said, I love the franchise. Tron and Tron Legacy, Tron Uprising, really good. Even the video games that I played in the past were good. But this ruined everything.
Can I be honest, though? I don't feel bad for Disney because I'm like, well, this is your fault.
Yeah,
like, who are you hiring to do these things? You're not caring about your scripts. You're just like, oh, yeah, easy cash grab. There's so many people that love Tron. Can I be honest? Yeah, I actually don't think there is a large group of general audience that loves Tron. I think Tron is a niche. I think people that like Tron love Tron. And, like, that's their thing. I don't think, like, mainstream people are watching Tron. And I think that's evident in the fact that no one's watching it. You know, like, it made no money. If it was great, yeah, people would go watch it. But, like, that's just not where we're at anymore. Like, people need quality content, you know? And, like, Disney is just going to keep taking these L's. And I'm kind of okay with it because it will show them, hey, maybe it's not the IP that's the problem. It's probably our scripts and who we're hiring, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just a thought.
But, like you said, the visuals and Nine Inch Nails did a pretty good job. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't too impressed, but that's because I was given the holy grail of Daft Punk's score in Tron Legacy. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the best movie soundtracks of all time. I'm not gonna lie, it best movie soundtracks, best movie scores. It is definitely up there. Like, that's how good that soundtrack is. But Nine Inch Nails, I didn't think it was that crazy. I know there were a couple people trying to say like it's equal to Tron Legacy.
They were like
no, it
bops.
is not.
They were like head bops, you know, like they're pretty good. But it kind of they all sounded the same to me. Most of the songs sounded the same to me.
I'm telling you, watch Tron Legacy in an IMAX theater or something, or watch it on a really good listen to it on a really good speaker. You will know what I'm talking about. Like, nothing compares to that Daft Punk soundtrack in the Tron series. Like, that's how good the Daft Punk soundtrack is. I'm standing on that. But like, yeah, Tron ARES, I'm just saying it was wasted potential. A lot of good actors who definitely could have done something in this, but it's the script, the writers ruined it. It just ruined it. You had all that potential and you ruined it. I don't want to put too much on the director because he has done. I mean, he did okay with Pirates of the Caribbean, the recent one that came out. He did okay, but like this one, I don't know if I want to blame it fully on him because I feel like Disney was just way too attached to this. But then again, Pirates of the Caribbean was attached to Disney, the latest one. So I don't know. But yeah.
Rough film. I was gonna say something. I don't remember what I was gonna say. It doesn't matter. Anyways, just honestly, it's gonna be one of those things. You know, hey guys, go rush the movies, but don't watch this movie. You know, like don't watch it. It's a waste of money.
Just wait until streaming, please.
Not even. No, can I be honest, bro? It's a waste of your 2 hours. Time is so finite. Don't watch this movie. it was a waste.
I just wish that. Well, now we're probably not gonna get it. If they retire Tron, I understand after this movie.
It's unfortunate.
It is.
It was bad.
4 out of 10 now. But yeah, guys. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, that's it. Awful movie. We'll definitely talk about it. We'll do a worst movie.
Oh, we're gonna do a worst movie?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I was like, if you want to do it, we can do it.
I don't think I've watched a lot of movies that like I feel like I think it's like this and War of the Worlds. Maybe Leto. I didn't think Leto was bad.
I thought it was okay. Not my favorite. I I'm out.